Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to let go of your baggages and limiting beliefs. The biggest hurdle that I see that is holding people back, man, and really that's for everybody, including myself, man, is the struggle of letting go of limiting beliefs. You know, it's like there's so many things in our lives that we have inherited, from the time we've been really young. If that's all you ever see, then that's all you ever know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that case is. And it's like whether it's for financial lacking or just negative ways of thinking and being. It's like a lot of those things that you've had with you for the last however many years, 20, 30, 40 years, man. It's like you have to start letting those things go, people. As far as baggages, let's address that for a second, It's like whether it's a new relationship, whatever kind, whether it's a new job, a new significant other that you're dating, or whatever the case is, man, I want you to leave the past where it belongs, in the past, people. Because if you bring your past with you, then guess what you're creating? You're duplicating the stuff that you don't want from your past. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of situation happened in the past, whether somebody did something that hurt you or whatever the case is that you can't bring that negative expectation to the new relationship that you're having. Because if you bring that expectation, people, is that whatever you seem to expect is what you will manifest. So you have to release those, man. You have to rebuke and release those in the spirit. You have to let them go, man. You have to declare that is your past and really get clear that is your past, not your present, and definitely is not your future, right? So with that being said, what I was going to get at is that more or less is that you have to let those things go, people. You have to go into any new situation, man, with a clear frame of mind, and if anything, choose to have optimism, choose to be optimistic about the new situation, you know what I'm saying? And then go from that perspective, because the fact that you choose to be optimistic is that it actually allows you to start creating more of the results you want, not what you've had, So really, definitely, whatever that looks like for you, for everybody, is different. But whatever baggages that you have, because everybody got some kind of baggage, you got to find a way to release those people. Let those go and do not bring them into your new situation that you're creating. So that's how it goes when it comes to baggages. As far as your limiting beliefs, people, like, that's one of the biggest hurdles for everybody, man. I don't care what level they are in life, is that there's limiting beliefs that we have, that people have, that really keep us in cycles that we do not want. And sometimes, most cases, you don't even realize that you have these limiting beliefs about yourself. And it's like you have to be incredibly intentional, man, to at least be able to identify it. And then, I'll give you an example as far as what I do on how to counteract that. Is that whatever cycles you're repeating, just realize that the reason why it keeps cycling over and over again is because you have not released those limited beliefs yet. And so that tells you what those limiting beliefs are. Is the symptoms will always tell you. So when you see the cycles that's repeating that you do not want, the way I resolve those limiting beliefs or limited ways of being is I identify what those are, and then figure out what would I like, what would I want to see in that regards. And then I create an affirmation and declaration that will actually counteract that. And then I make and I adapt that to be a part of my daily affirmation that I recite in front of the mirror for 10 to 15 minutes every single day. Because what happened is, it's like you have to reprogram your mind to get rid of that limiting idea, limiting belief, limited way of being, is that you have to replace it with what you actually want. And the way you replace anything in your life, people, is you declare it daily, you affirm it daily, and you say it consistently. Every single day. You do it for at least 10 to 15 minutes in the mirror, because what you're doing is you're reprogramming your mind to adapt the new ways of being, the new ideas that you'd like to create for yourself. And people, that is how you change your life, man. That is very powerful, because that's something for myself even, man, where, this morning was the last time when I made a list. I think it was about 6 things that I was able to counter, limiting ideas or things I see for myself that I need to release, And I created those affirmations, and I started to add that to my affirmations that I recite every day. And I'm encouraging you to do the same, people, because I know that will work for you. I know facts that it will work for you over time, because anything that you declare and affirm for yourself, even if you don't believe it right now, see, I know that over time you will. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you program your mind. Every bad habit you have right now didn't happen overnight. It was through repetition and doing it over and over. So now that you're creating the new way of being and affirming it every day, then it's just a matter of time for you to not only release some in the spirit, but actually manifest the new ways of being that you'd like to adapt and incorporate into your life. And to be honest with you, man, it's like just like anything else in life, is that it's a never-ending process, people. There's a never-ending process of growing and developing yourself, man. And that's exactly what that looks like. You have to be honest with yourself and just look at the facts for what it is and come up with solutions to all your dilemmas and problems, And I really know for a fact that that's one right there that will definitely transform your life if you'll adapt it for yourself. Anyways, people, shout out, man, to Jamaica, who's the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the rest of the beautiful Caribbean, man. My mandate from God, people, and purpose for being here on this earth is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And, facts, what I know, people, is that united we stand, divided we fall. The things I love to see in the Caribbean and Africa is for people to continue to work with each other, continue to invest in each other. As a matter of fact, one of the things I want to touch on, man, and it was a powerful statistic I realized the other day. They was talking about for the Caribbean, there's over 80% of people that would like to invest back into their country of birth, man. You know what I'm saying? At least in the Caribbean, facts that I know of. So, and especially there in Jamaica. And the fact is, it's like, we talk very deeply about remittance, people sending money back home, but there's so much more room that I think these governments can really do to help to bridge that gap, man. I think that the governments in the Caribbean and Jamaica and I would say Africa also need to create better ties with the people that migrated from their country to live overseas for greener pastures back in the day, and really create programs to integrate these people back into their country, or at least provide opportunities for them to invest back into their countries, whether it's bonds for roads and construction and development. I know there's a lot of people, if the governments of these countries could create means that would pay people pretty good returns, they would be more than happy, to invest in that, because number one, they feel that it'll be very secure, which is nobody want to risk losing their money. So I think if they can, provide bonds and other safe investment instruments that diaspora can invest in, man, I think there's a lot of people that take advantage of that. So let's get busy doing that, people. Again, that's how it looks like when we get united. So let's get busy working on that. My declaration over your life, people, number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that you'll really heed the message today of releasing the baggages that you have in your life. Do not carry your baggages into new relationships, people, whether it's a new job or a new dating relationship. or any kind of relationship for that matter. And also, number 2, people, work diligently on releasing your limiting beliefs. With that being said, people, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.